Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we are playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some more online racing. Today's first race is going to be at the Rattlesnake race park. This is actually the 200th Wreckfest online racing video, so because of that it's going to be a bit of a monster. These are all going to be A-class races and I'm going to drive a different vehicle in each race, and as you can see we're starting with the Rocket RX. Already chaos, the double deckers not lasted long and a lot of tumblers into this first corner. We're getting spun by the war digger, but we've managed to hold it. I think we'll stick to this outside lane. Decent start then, as it stands up into 8th place. Another roller, nothing we can do to avoid them, so we'll just push our way through. Up the inside here of this hammerhead, we're going to be on the outside, then going into the next corner. I'm going to give them a little space. Are they going to come through? Yeah, I thought they might come through a little bit quick, so I'm glad I stayed out of the way for that one. Again though, we're going to be neck and neck coming up the hill. Can we switch back to the inside, maybe dive up the inside into this corner? No, not quite, but we are neck and neck as we come down the straight for the end of the first lap. Good first lap then. 4th/5th place as we come across the line, and I'm on the inside, so not the ideal line, but hopefully if we can hold that tighter line we might make this 4th position stick. Yeah, right in behind 2nd and 3rd now, so we'll go for this right hand path. Oh no, they're still there though. Obviously I need to switch back here. They're going for the jump instead. Can we cut back underneath on this corner? No, they brake very early, so I'm gonna have to carry the speed around the outside instead. So it's the opposite to the last lap. I was gonna say we're on the inside, but they've actually managed to switch back as well, but we've managed to push ahead. And we're up into 3rd place, 2nd right behind us, nearly got landed on, not quite. Right, inside of this corner, so let's just hold this tight, power around. The other one's got through though, and they're up alongside. This is a real battle for this 3rd place. We've managed to stretch just a small gap though as we come across the line for the start of the 3rd lap. Where's the leader? Leader's about 7 seconds ahead. As I say, that is 2nd just ahead, so we can focus on trying to catch them. Gone a little bit wide around that corner though, and that's maybe allowed 4th and 5th to close up slightly. Yeah, 4th in particular is pretty close and behind. Hopefully we don't get dive bombed here. No, we're okay. Again, trying to carry the speed round, get over to the right now, so for the first lap I can try and take the lines that I want because I've got a little bit of space around, and I'm hoping because of that we might be able to pull out a bit of a gap. Of course the Hammerhead RS is one of the top performance cars though, so Rocket RX is good, but it's not that top level tier of performance. It's sort of the next level down, isn't it? Nice car to drive though, and we are clean through for another lap completed. About 8 seconds up to the leader now, so maybe they've stretched slightly, but I think we're sort of holding this gap to 2nd place, but we probably need them to make a mistake to get on the back of them and see if we can maybe overtake and get past. We've opened up a nice gap back to 4th though, so let's concentrate. Let's see if we can put another good lap in and maybe close up on that leader slightly. The double decker's still going. I thought they would have been wrecked and out by now, but they're still there, and that might be an awkward position for the Hammerhead to get round. No, they're round now though. Now we've got to deal with it. Hopefully we can just slide up the inside of this corner though. Yeah, didn't get held up at all, and I think we have closed up maybe slightly. What's the gap to the leader? Yeah, I think we're just dropping back very slightly from the leader every lap, but we are perhaps gaining on this 2nd place, although they took that corner a lot better. Let's take the right hand path and switch this time. It's definitely quicker. Just got to be a little bit careful you don't mess it up by getting the wheels over the edge and flipping yourself. Come on. Definitely gaining. Only got one more lap to go after this though. Oh, there's something coming out of ghost mode. What was that, a lawnmower or something? Again, incredible how we're on lap 5, I guess they're on lap 4. Incredible though how they're still going. They've done a good job there. Right, final lap, and we're nearly there. We're nearly on the back of them. Can we time this perfectly and make a move and grab second place on this final lap. We're right in behind now. Just got to keep it clean, not make any mistakes, because we know they're quick. Can't afford to make any mistakes. Carry a lot of speed around this corner if we can. Back markers coming up. Hopefully they're not going to get in the way. I'm half alongside here. If we brake early and cut underneath, no, they've braked very early as well and blocked it. Really good defending. Okay, we need a bit of a good run up this hill. Don't get in the way. Slowed us down slightly. That's probably cost us. It only slowed us down just the slightest amount, but it meant I just wasn't within firing distance of being able to get up the inside of that car. Really enjoyable first race of the video though, and a third place, 52.596, fastest lap for ourselves. Hammerheads all around us, apart from a road cutter it was that won. That is a really impressive result, and fastest lap of the race went to them as well. Okay, let's go on to today's second race then. This one is going to be at the Firwood Motocenter. I'm going to choose to drive the Hunter Panther in this one. 6 laps around here, 24 in the race. I'm in an awkward position here. You don't want to be on the outside for this first corner. Spinner there though has actually held some of the others up, and can we get through and up into a really early lead? That was a fantastic start. As I say, wasn't in the best position on the outside. Tried to shuffle across towards the inside, got to the middle, and fortunately the car on the inside spun and just held up all the other cars behind. Gone a little bit wide there, but that's okay now. This is the tight corner where you've got to brake for this one, and it's very easy to get taken out, but we are round in one piece. Over the top here, brake early because we're in an A-class car. Just need to brake before you take off from that jump. If you're in a slower car, maybe C-class or something, you can wait till you land till you hit the brakes, but not in a quick car. Well, that is just about the perfect lap we've had there. Now, for sure, I'm not going to be the fastest car on track, so while we've got a clear track ahead of us, we've got to try and be as faultless as we can, pull out as much of a lead as we can, while some of the others maybe are still battling each other over second, third, fourth, and costing themselves time. Because at some point I'm pretty sure they're going to be gaining. At the moment we've got 4 or 5 seconds lead back to the chasing bunch. Yeah, good time though to try and extend this lead. With 22 of us in the field, we're eventually going to get stretched out, and it won't be long, probably another lap or two before we come to back markers. In fact, someone's off here over to the left. Got to watch as they rejoin. There they are there. So not in our way at the moment. Hopefully they're going to get up to speed pretty quickly, which is the best way inside if possible. Don't want to be on the outside, but now we've got to hope they don't take us out into this next corner. The danger one here, we've got to brake hard. Please don't take us out. No, we're round. It's good. So now we've got, not only have we got, wow, 6-7 second lead back to the chasing bunch, we've also got a car in the way as well. This is all going too well at the moment. Yeah, so as I mentioned at the start, this is my 200th Wreckfest Online Racing video. So if this is the first time you've watched one of my videos and you like it, and you've got a few free hours this weekend, there's another 199 for you to catch up on. So a bit of history then. I started the CrashRacer YouTube channel in January 2020, and the very first video was a Wreckfest one. It was a sofa racing one, and the first Wreckfest Online Racing video I did, Wreckfest Online Racing 1, was way back in February 2022. Since then, of course, Wreckfest has been the mainstay of the channel, but I've also featured a lot of other games as well. Some of you might know I used to do a lot of GTA 5 online racing, and I also created some mini movies using the Rockstar editor. So if you like watching cinematic police chases and stuff like that, all sorts of different movies, mini movies, then take a look at my GTA 5 playlist. I've done videos on Rocket League and New Star GP, really enjoyed that. And I'm playing and releasing content for recreation at the moment. That's really good fun. There's been quite a lot of other games on the channel as well. Well, all still going well. We're just lapping quick enough. Like I say, some of these cars behind, I'm sure, can probably go quicker than us, but while they're fighting each other, come here, don't you block me. While they're battling with each other. They're probably not lapping quite as quickly as they could be. And we are on our final lap. That car was very kindly spun out the way. We've got a couple here. We've just got to make sure we don't get taken out. Yeah, just braced myself there for that car coming across. Made sure it hit me flush in the side. Another one's flipped out the way. Seems everything's just fallen nicely into place with this race, and everyone's just making it nice and easy for me to get a win. It doesn't normally happen like this, and I don't want to speak too soon. There's still a couple of cars ahead, but I don't even need to overtake them. I can just slot in behind. Still got 7 seconds back to second place. Over the line we come for the first win in today's video. 44.1 second fastest lap. Yeah, as I thought, not the quickest. Actually very similar to most of the other cars, but there was a hammerhead in 6th place that was actually quickest on track. Okay, race 3 then. This one is at the Vale Falls circuit. Gone for the road cutter in this one. 6 laps around here. Again, 21 of us in the field, which is a lot of cars for a track like this. Very tight track. I'm sort of stuck in the middle. Don't get spun. Did well to hold that, to grab the handbrake, spin the back end round a bit. We're somehow still facing forwards. Not all the cars are. Still very congested though. Whoa, bit of a touch on the back end. Managed to control the spin though. Very tight corner. Going to go in fast and tight, but we're just getting pushed wide. Someone else again has been spun in the middle. Again, we've got away with it. Someone nearly got flipped over, and we can run off the inside. Okay. Oh, again getting spun. Fortunately caught the back end then on the barrier, and that's kept us facing forwards. I just need to try and get out of this bunch, but with 21 cars, it's already down to 19. I'm guessing 2 have got wrecked out very quickly and aborted the game. Oh, getting spun again. Didn't get lucky this time. Managed to keep the car, well, I say managed to keep the car facing forward every other time. Car still ended up facing forwards, but that was after a 360 degree spin. Got slammed into the barriers. This is I don't think there's been more than about 2 seconds where we've not been touching another car, or another car's been touching us. Whoa, very sideways again. Now I'm getting pushed towards the barriers. Whoa, just about managed to not get wiped out totally, but at the moment we're going backwards. If anyone's managed to get some clean, yeah, leader's about 13 seconds ahead. Anyone who's managed to get clear air in this race so far has done extremely well as someone else gets flipped over. And we'll be finding it a lot easier than the rest of us. I'm going to use the barriers to run round. Sometimes that works quite well. Worked nicely that time. Got a bit of a speed going on. Obviously, you can't do it on that one because the barrier ends early on that one. That's the normal barrier. That last one that you do it when you're racing in the opposite direction, but racing in this direction you can't. Again, there's just nowhere to go. Cars everywhere in all different directions. We're up to 8th, call it 9th, as we spin that one and get round the back end. Hopefully they don't catch us up again, else they'll be looking to get some revenge. Car going very slowly there, badly damaged. Oh, and I'm sort of stuck on the barriers a bit there. Running around the barriers didn't work very effectively that time. I think we got our car door stuck in the barrier somehow. Actually cost us time in the end. Okay, 2 laps to go. And I think that lap was the least amount of collisions we've had. We've finally got a little bit of space, and now the field is spread out around the whole track. 18 of us, brave souls, still going. Is that 6th and 7th? I think it is. They've slammed them into the barriers. Means we can pull up right in behind. Can we slip up the inside maybe? No. They are, yeah, they're really going for each other, and we can finish the move for that other car. Up into 7th then. Final lap, car stopped just before the finish line. That was our best lap. Not a surprise, being as it was our pretty much only clean lap. We've only got 32 health left, but hopefully that's enough to get around this final lap. Car in front is even worse than we are. They've gone very wide. That's going to allow us to close right up. Can we cut on the inside onto this corner, slam them into the barrier? Maybe we have done. Oh, but now they're spinning us. thought I could sneak up and pass them, but they've spun us round. It's cost us a place. We've got cars all over our back now. I think we're going to hold on to 7th though. Yeah, well, I'll talk about I mean, that's the beauty of Wreckfest, isn't it? Last race, once we got into the lead, we sauntered round to a nice leisurely win. That one, it was just constant contact, constant crashing and action. Great fun though, all the same. 7th place. Okay, another change. Espedalen Raceway this time. I enjoy this track. I think we'll go for this Stella in this one. 6 laps around here. Again, pretty packed field of 23, and we're coming straight into this chicane to start with. This is always fun. I've getting pushed. Oh, I'd sort of prepared that might happen and tried to give myself a little bit of wiggle room, but still got shoved into the barrier. So many others though haven't made it through the chicane clear, and despite having the worst possible start, we are now up into 9th place. Whoa, car back up the inside though has pushed us wide. Okay, now the fun's going to begin into this really, really tight corner. I've been hit before I even get there. Was braced for getting hit as we turned into it, but just got shoved, so I couldn't even take the corner. Absolute chaos on that corner, and incredibly we're still in 12th. Can we sneak up the inside here maybe? Whoa, and round past that one as well. Right, can we get through the chicane in one piece? Someone's hit that same barrier that I did on the first lap. Are they going to catch the inside? No, that's the problem. You follow the cars closely, trying to overtake them, trying to catch them, and if they just make a mistake or get unlucky and hit a barrier, before you know it, they've crashed right in front of you, and you're involved in their crash as well. We can hassle this next step brake very early. That's going to put us on the outside, and we couldn't cut back underneath. Tried it. Okay, can we cut in on this corner? No, again, they've cut very tight. We've almost spun them round. We are past, and they just had a little nick at the back end, but we're through. Hopefully they're not going to try again here. I took that nicely, though. Really quick through the chicane. Didn't leave myself too open. Car very wide on the outside there. They're going to be losing a little bit of pace there. Maybe we can get onto the back of these 2 cars now. A couple of seconds ahead of 7th place. Now someone's gone very wide. Is that... It was a green hammerhead, wasn't it, that gave us a little shove right on that first lap into that corner, and suspiciously another car went flying past that corner as well. I wonder if they gave them a little shove as well. It's a dirty little tactic they've got, but it seems to be working very well for them. And surprisingly, that was our best lap, 34.6 seconds. That's fairly decent, I think, in a Stella. Right. Hopefully that green car has made that many enemies that they might get taken out on this corner. They've got the inside. No, the other car's racing pretty fair. We're still right in behind them though. If I can just hold on to these 2, maybe close in, maybe have a chance to overtake at some point. Whoop. Green one's gone a little bit sideways there. That's good news for us in that we're up into 5th. Bad news is I do not really want them behind us coming into this next corner, and they're right there. I'm going to brake. Oh, they've done it again. Ooh, brake. I actually pulled wide and braked early, hoping they'd just shoot up the inside, but they still touched the back end. At least because I'd braked early. Come on. I want to spin you. There we go. No, don't block. I'm not giving up. Once I'd committed to spinning them, there was no point then backing out. So I had to just carry on. Well, that's cost them a lot of time. It cost us a lot of time as well, actually. But we are in 4th place because we did have a big lead back. Even when we were in 7th, we had a big gap behind us. So, 2.5 seconds. Oh, what's that car doing? Just took us out. That's not great. I've got a nice little gap back to the car behind, but now... Car flew absolutely across. They obviously got a very big nudge. Somehow we've lost 2 places into that. I wasn't even watching, so I don't even know how they managed to get past, but it's going to be a 6th place in the end. 34.2 second fastest lap in the end. Let's see how that matched up with the leaders and the hammerheads. Pretty decent actually. Hammerhead was quickest in 4th, but it was pretty competitive lap times we were setting. On to the next race then. This one is at the Eagles Peak Motor Park. And we are going to unleash the big guns. I've gone for the Hamhead RS. There's a lot of us in this race. We want to be competitive. 18 of us in the race. I want to stick to this left side if possible. Whoa, spin it already. I'm getting spun as well. Can we hold it? No, going to have to reverse back. Not an ideal start. Hoping for a good result in this race if possible. Carnage ahead of us. Dangerous little corner this one. We can slip up the inside, can we? Slam that into there and around the back of that buggy as well. Up the inside of the hot bomb. And then we'll try and run up the right hand side here. Avoid the worst of the bumps. Up into 10th place. Decent recovery after that start we had, but we've still got a lot of work to do now. Oh, that car's gone a little bit wide. We can nip up the inside. Cutting tight. First lap round, there's nothing on the crossover. There is something. Oh, I was going to say something on the crossover. I think they've just gone incredibly wide, haven't they? And they were cutting back in. Got to keep it at the barrier here, just about. Just touched the back end of that other one. It's still up the inside, but we might be in 5th if we can get around here without getting tagged. Yeah, just about. Not sure we can. No, I'm going to bottle out of that. I ideally wanted to get down the side of the ramp, but just after clipping that other car, didn't think I was going to make it. So, right, can we get our nose up the inside of this one as well? Push our way through. Actually managed to do it quite clean and up into 3rd place. Actually, I hadn't realised. Just got to be a bit careful driving up the side of those bumps. Yeah, up into 3rd, and that is the leader as well. That's not that far ahead. 5-6 seconds ahead, are they? So we are well and truly back in the hunt in this race. Over the line we come then for the start of lap 3. Of course, as the field spreads out on this track, the enormous amount of crossovers that there are tend to come more and more into play. There's nothing on the right side of us at the moment, so we're okay, and that should mean we're okay on the next crossover as well, which is just down here to the left. But yeah, pretty soon there's going to be cars on every crossover. I've cut that corner enormously. Don't make me reset. No, I think I probably just about got away with that. That's, I would imagine, about the maximum cut you can do. There's 2 cars I need to slow down. Yeah, no way I was going to make it with 2 cars so close together. They're going to be across in front of us here, so that's good. At least out of the way. A little bit of traffic down here though, is that? No, we're all right. We can push through. We're still right in behind this 2nd place. And that is 1st place as well, just crossing the line. So start at lap 4. And that's a good time for us to set the best lap of the race. So we are quick. Car coming on the crossover here. 2nd going to get through. No, I didn't think they were. Can we slip down the inside just about? Yeah, I didn't think they were going to make it through that group of cars coming across them. That's put us up into 2nd. That's still the leader. Just up ahead. They've been taken out as well. So I said this crossovers were going to come into play, didn't I? I didn't realise quite how much. Now we've just got to make sure that we don't make it 3 out of 3 with lead cars being taken out. Are we going to get across the gap here? I think we are. I think we're just going to get across in time. Get a good view coming down here of cars on this crossover so we can see we're clear. Well, was it 4 full laps ago on this corner when we were reversing back to get ourselves out of that initial spin? Didn't think we were going to be up in 1st place. Again, we're going to be clear to the right just about. Probably going to have to watch that car though on this next crossover. Oh, in saying that, no, I think they're going to be across. Yeah, they are. They're out of our way. There they go. Again, I've cut that corner enormously. I'm playing that very risky. Mustn't cut that corner quite so much next time. I'm going to get caught out. I'm going to have to reset. Has the car gone off or something? I don't think it was that one, but there was a lot of dust kicked up, and again there as well. Was it coming out the back of that car? Way out up the inside here. I'm going to have to brake. Whoa! Tried to brake. I don't know if they were. I don't know if they saw me coming in with braking as well. I braked to try and let them move out the way, but it seemed like they were just not moving. couple of cars coming here. We can slip in behind the second one. Still got time to go down the side. Just this final lap to complete then. We've got a 4-second lead, so I can't afford any big wipeouts, but if I need to take evasive action to avoid any collisions, I can afford to do that. This is going to be close on here. We are, whoa, I was going to say we're through, we're not through, but somehow, with the help of that other car behind us, we've managed to do a perfect spin and end up facing forwards. That was incredibly lucky. This is going to be close on the next crossover, but I'm just going to ease off. We're in no rush. We can let that car go. Again, we're going to be clear on this one. Oh, we need to brake. Just going to hit that gap. And we are going to be through for a win. Is that second win in today's video so far? I think we've got another win, haven't we? Yeah, in the Hunter Panther we got one, didn't we? Yeah, so that's the second win of the day. 52.98 second fastest lap. Is that going to be quickest? Just quickly scanning down while we wait for the others to finish. I think it might be. Okay, next race then is at the Northland Raceway. Again, another switch of cars. I've gone for the Road Slayer GT. Pretty decent car, this one. Handles pretty well. I've got quite a lot of armour on it though, so it's not necessarily the quickest, but hopefully we won't get pushed around too much. And saying that, someone's trying to spin us and we've ended up spinning the car in front. Another car that nearly flipped them over and I think actually straightened them up. Okay, very dangerous. Oh, I was going to say very dangerous corner coming up. Even the one before is dangerous. I'm going to have to reset. Our front end sort of facing towards the barrier, but this is the dangerous one, and going slowly as I am now is not ideal, but we're around just about. Lots of cars didn't make it around that corner in one piece, and again with if we want to have a good result, we're going to have to do some overtaking. Makes for an interesting race at least. That Ram are struggling to control it. I think they managed to hold it straight there, and I've touched the barrier, which has allowed them to get back in front. They've actually shot in front, and I think they were trying to whack us as they went past, but mistimed it totally. Right, just got to watch this car on the inside. Can I brake slightly early and get the nose up the inside? Yeah, they've gone very sideways, and we've made up a few more places on that corner. And again, after not the best start, we've managed to pull it round during the rest of the lap, and we're up to 8th. A couple of cars gone wide there as well. We can just slip up the inside of, up into 6th now. How far's the leader ahead? Not far. 6-7 seconds ahead. Are they 6 seconds ahead? Something like that. Not far. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see 3 of the cars in front of us. It's going to be another one round there. Yeah, I just caught sight of the leader, actually, the back end of the leader just ahead there. Of course, that's 2nd and 3rd directly ahead. So we are well and truly in this race as well. Can we get a couple of wins in a row maybe? I wouldn't expect it in this car, but we'll see what we can do. Just got caught out wide. Watch those boulders. Speedy right in behind us. That's it, you go the long way round. Hopefully we're going to make another place out of this if we can not get spun. Oh, getting pushed across, but we're through. Up into 3rd, and 4th and 5th have both dropped back massively, so we're, for now at least, in a comfortable 3rd and right in behind 2nd place. That's the leader ahead. Yeah, leader's been pulling ahead slightly. Obviously, on a clean lap, I don't know if we can match them or not, but being held up as we have has certainly helped them extend that lead slightly. Right, let's get a good line through here. So easy over this blind brow of this hill to get that line long. And of course, once your wheels are off the ground, there's nothing you can do. They've left a big gap there, and we can sweep through. Gonna brake hard. Can they fire back? No, we're okay. They're still pretty close in behind us, so I've got to be careful into this corner. Again, brake hard, get that power down, carry as much speed through there as I can, and we have secured that 2nd place. Okay, start of lap 4 then. They're still fairly close in behind us, but we're starting to open up a little bit of a gap. Right, what is the lead now? Yeah, the lead's definitely increased up to 8-9 seconds now. So we'll see now. I mean, we've got a clear lap, so let's see if we can close down on that leader at all. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we can't. In saying that, the gap has dropped actually quite a lot, hasn't it? Obviously that's not because I'm in clear air and I'm catching up with them at such an incredible pace. They've been held up, probably getting past that vehicle there in front of us. But is that going to give us a chance with 2 laps to go to maybe catch up? That's it, get through in ghost mode. I was dreading that they were suddenly going to pop out of ghost mode right in front of us. That would have been a really awkward position on the corner. Right, 2 laps to go. And we are as close as we have been for a few laps, down to 4 seconds. As I say, I've got a feeling from the times I was seeing before that isn't because we just had an amazing lap. I think it's because they got held up. It'll be interesting to see at the end of this lap. Obviously, ideally, we want to be within a couple of seconds maximum at the end of this lap to have any chance of maybe trying to make a move and grab a 3rd win. Seems maybe we can hold them for pace, but maybe not catch up. Need a bit of that CrashRacer look again, and there are some cars there. They could hold them up. I think they've got through pretty clean. We did as well. But yeah, they're still 4 or 5 seconds ahead as we cross the line for the final lap. So definitely going to need a bit of help if we want any chance of catching them. Either a mistake or for them to get held up or taken out. And again, we've got another car in the way to get past. One they've already got past themselves. They're not actually too far ahead. We might see them just over the top here. Yeah, that was them. That was the back end, just in the distance. Whoa, nearly over. That would have been the end of the race. That's probably blown any chance we had of maybe catching them. I don't think we would have anyway, but no, I think we're going to have to settle for 2nd place, which, you know what, it's not a bad result. Not a bad result, especially in this car. Can we sneak through the middle here? That car's almost blocking the whole path. Leader is across the line. Pretty faultless drive from themselves, I think. And yeah, we'll take a 2nd place. Let's have a look at those lap times. 59.7 for ourselves in the Road Slayer GT. Oh, they were driving a Hammerhead RS. They were the quickest car on track. They were only a couple of tenths quicker though. Not actually that much in it. Okay, let's do one more final race. This one is going to be at the Hilltop Stadium, the oval circuit. Again, another change of cars. I've gone with the Super Venom in this one. I quite enjoy using the Super Venom on these oval tracks. Tends to work quite well. You can get a good slide around the corners. Obviously, they're pretty quick as well. Trying to hold the inside to start with. 24 cars in an oval race like this is a lot of cars. There's already loads of cars flipped over, spun. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some wrecked already. At the moment we're still facing the right direction. I mean, we've probably got further in this race than we have in a couple of the few previous ones without being spun. Battling for 10th place now as we come around this corner. Whoa, again car stopped, just saw them, couldn't avoid the wrecked one though. Come on, out the way. That looks like a Super Venom as well. Not a lot left of that one though, as the speeder gives us a little shove from behind. Got ourselves a little gap back just for now, but on such a short oval circuit, just after a few laps, there are no gaps. Everyone's overtaking each other, everyone's lapping each other. I mean, we haven't got any cars going around the wrong direction yet, but it is early days. Yeah, there's definitely a few wrecked and out already. That's our best lap time, not the best lap time of the race though. So there's at least one car going quicker than we are. Let's try and get in a bit of a rhythm. Again, it's very difficult when you've got so many cars, you're battling for space. Another massive crash. Car stopped right in front of us. Perfect example. It's very hard to get into a rhythm and get into a flow of trying to take the best line that you can with your car. Oh, car on the inside there as well. Another car as well, reversing straight back into us. I mean, how many crashes have we been in? How many times have we held up? Look at the health of that car in front. They are almost out. And yet incredibly we're up into 5th place. Little tag on the back there. I think they've controlled it. Oh, they did that beautifully. Thought they were spun out, but they managed to control it. In saying that, I just heard that big smash behind us. I think they tried to take out our back end and missed. I wouldn't be surprised if they're now... No, there they are. They're still going. Nearly slid it all the way around the outside. They can't finish the race. Oh, whoa! That was really close. They must be out. They've got to be out. There's no way they could have survived that, surely. Right, up into 4th then. Is that 3rd just ahead? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see if we can catch that one. Maybe finish with another podium. How far ahead's the leader? Leader's not that far ahead, actually. Not too far at all. There's the speedy. Car's going sideways across the track again. We can give this guy a little bit of a shove, and now we can sneak up the inside. Just got to watch for those wrecked cars though. Couple spun, and we can thread the way through the middle. How far? Yeah, that is 2nd and 1st, I'm pretty sure, directly ahead of us now. 4th is not too far behind. Right, let's see if we can set a few good lap times. Final laps. Oh, again, cars in the way. Look at the wreckage all over the track. That one is another car that's not going to make it to the finish, but they have held us up a little bit. We are right on the back of this 2nd place now. I think we've got the run on them, maybe. We can close up here, maybe attack them into this corner. Big crash ahead. That wasn't the leader, was it? No, but it was 2nd place that spun outside us. Just the line that they'd taken. They were unfortunate. There was a car right in the way, and we are right on the back of 1st place. Well, not now. The speed is in the way. Coming out the way. Ah, unlucky. Just held us up. They're using the barriers. Always a risky tactic. Final lap then. Any chance we can grab 1st place? 3rd is about 3 seconds behind. Down to the final corner though. Are they going to go wide and use the barriers again? No, I think they're playing it a bit safe. We will sneak up the inside. They have hit the barriers actually, but they've come off cleanly. And yeah, very good win. Excellent result. Good win for them. 20.4 second fastest lap for ourselves in the Super Venom, and a 2nd place. We were quicker than the leader, but only just. But there was a hammerhead down in 7th that was actually quickest on track. Well, I think we'll leave it there. And if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. We managed to pick up a couple of wins and some decent results. Have a great week, and see you soon.